What's something that happened to you that sounds made up but isn't? I went blind in one of my eyes overnight my senior year in high school. My parents thought I was joking when I told them. Spent majority of that year at the Wilmer Eye Institute. I had a 1 in 1 billion eye disease. Can I say, you didn't see it coming? London, Brixton Market bombing. Spring 1999. Walked straight past the bomb, went into Iceland supermarket, went right to the back as I knew what I was looking for. Bomb exploded just as I reached for the fridge door. Nail bomb, 44 people injured, it was chaos. Oh my god, that's horrifying. Were you hurt? No, not at all, only because I was at the back of the shop though. Walking outside and seeing those injured was like a dream, like I was watching it from a distance. Weird. Luckily no one died. When I was in elementary school, my brother and I were walking home with my friend. I kept tapping him on the shoulder from behind, that little prank where you tap the right shoulder and move to the left, pretending you didn't do anything. After a few taps, he told me to stop. No joke, right after that, a squirrel fell from a tree and hit his shoulder. He got so upset and thought I did it again. My brother and I could never convince him that it was a squirrel. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this every day. I was a cast member at Disney at the time. I wanted to experience working at all the different parks, so I picked up a shift at stroller rental at Animal Kingdom. Another cast member and I were debating if a full-grown adult could fit into the stroller. She dared me to sit in it to see, so I obliged, only to discover that I was then stuck in the stroller. Seconds after this discovery, a tour guide and his client comes up to grab a stroller they have rented. Tour guide's client happens to be the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, who witnessed me stuck in the stroller that he was supposed to have rented. This sounds like something straight out of a comedy show. Heart went into VFib while on a chairlift with my 6-year-old son. He yelled down to ski patrol that his dad is in trouble. They gave me CPR while sledding me down to bottom and hit me with AED many times till they got my pulse back, then off to ER and put in hypothermic coma for 3 days, and I woke up from it cracking jokes and wondering what the heck happened. Wow. Props to your kid and patrol. They saved my life. Now I have an internal defib just in case, and it did save me again 5 years ago. I was once at an embassy to leave the country before COVID hits. I was living away from my family. I met 3 random dudes. No one knows the other. None of us met before that point. After about an hour or 2 of chatting, I asked them about their names. To my surprise, 4 of us had the same exact first name. Biggest coincidence of my life. We were so shocked and showing each other our IDs to confirm no one was trolling, haha. What a day that was. Mind you, my name is uncommon at all. Other day. I saw a deer and coyote fighting. Deer was winning. Then the coyote came back with a friend and went to attack her again. I went outside and scared them off. The deer, some have babies here, so I don't know if she did or not, chased after them and met me in front of the house. She was panting hard and 5 feet away, just looking at me like thanks. I went near the car and she came over, walked close enough for me to touch her, and she walked the border of my property to make sure the coyotes were gone. Met me out front again and just looked at me like thank you. It was pretty magical. As teenagers, Buddy and I were out in his car, at night, stopped at a red light. Light turns green, and normally he would take off. He didn't, so I looked over at him. He looked hypnotized. A second later, another car blew through the light. If we had gone as normal, we would have been killed. On the 50th anniversary of Woodstock, I was having a yard sale and selling some records when this older gentle came over and asked if I possibly had the Woodstock record. I said yeah I do, but it's not for sale. He proceeded to tell me about how he had gone to Woodstock and how he married a woman he had met there and how they bought the record when it came out but had lost it. And he wished he still had it because it reminded him wife who had passed a couple years back. We talked for and I went inside and grabbed the record and gave it to him. He looked at me and said, "This is my record." I said, "Yeah, I don't think they made a different version." He said, no, this is my actual record, look, there's my name. So I said, well, I guess it's yours. In short, I ended up giving back a Woodstock record to a man who bought it 50 years ago that lost 30 years ago in Toronto, that I picked up a yard sale in Wellington, Ontario 14 years ago and gave it back to the same guy who lost it on the same day as the 50th anniversary of Woodstock. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos like these.